Hello, and welcome to another episode of In the Spotlight, where we shine a light on entrepreneurs, SMEs, and innovators. I'm Maxcene Crowe, your host, and I'm joined today by an amazing visionary, Riadh Bouaziz, who is a big hitter in the linen industry. But I am going to let him introduce himself to you so that you can learn more about his business, about his take on life. I'm just so excited that you're actually here today, Riadh. How are you?
Maxine, thank you so much being here and joining you. It's really a pleasure. First of all, my Arabic is good, my French is good, and I'm learning English. And I will try to make this time together already correct. And sorry if I gonna make some mistakes with my English.
Absolutely, not a problem at all. And you know, everyone from all walks of life. I had a lovely guest on who was part German, Ugandan, and Irish. So quite an eclectic mix. And actually, I'll introduce you to him when we meet on next week. Riadh, just for our audience, introduce yourself and what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Very good question, Maxine. Thank you so much. I'm born in Tunisia, and my dream since I was young is to be an entrepreneur. Not only that, based especially on the hospitality industry. I remember when I was young going with my parents, spending few days during the summertime in a resort in Tunisia and having this wonderful welcome. It was so much inspiring. It gave me this vision to say, one day I'm going to work in the hospitality industry. In 2000, I create my company. 25 years later means today, I became one of the global leader in the wellness and the hospitality industry, producing luxury linen, bed linen, desk linen, spa linen, and table linen.
And why? What was particular about your selection? Was there a thought process where you thought, right, why linen? Because in terms of hospitality, there's the food, the catering, just like myself in the facilities management industry when it's the building infrastructures. Why linen?
Very good question. When I finished my study engineer diploma, it was so interesting to discover what it exists in the hospitality industry, making my benchmarking, visiting many palaces to understand what is the best product to bring to have an add value on this industry. And making almost over 2 years benchmarking, I've discovered that there is a lot of product, especially the bathroom in the very high luxury suites in the palaces, and the pile is going out. I see it's not nice. It's even ugly. It's not it doesn't seem luxury. From there, I start thinking how I gonna create a fabric where the pile doesn't go out and it seems always chic and elegant. This was the start.
Wow. And did you start off as a solopreneur, or did you have business partners? Because some entrepreneurs today or business owners, they start off on their own, they self fund, or bootstrapping is what we call it in the UK. What was your strategy, your approach, and did it work first time, or was it tried and tested?
You know, when you came from Tunisia, you have nothing. You don't have, you build your friends, you build your community around you, and you are only student in the beginning. I mean, you are all of us very young. We don't have enough. I mean, we don't have the parents behind to give us the money to start a business. I start working differently myself, but my mind was always focused on creating my company and being a leader in this field. But the way how to build it's not easy, definitely. I know that it will be focused on different challenges in front, but being focused and having especially these challenges in front and knowing that I will be on top of these challenges, that makes me much more powerful, having this positive mindset and reaching a high level and targeting the business and creating my own business model was motivating me so much to make it happen. And then after that, if you are focused, you know the challenge, you have your target, you have your vision, you create a strategy to reach it, then everything can be possible. It's only the positive power of the mindset.
You know, you're so right. There was a conversation. My daughter's 20, so she's coming into her adult years, and she said the other day, "Oh, Mom, it's all about the mindset." So when you talk about wealth, when you talk about what you want to achieve, about to go to university, and she's just like, my mindset is set. You have the vision, and that, I guess, that's really important as a business leader. One of the things that struck me, because you've been in business for 20 years, well established now, and one of the leading in the market, you are leading in the market. Was there a pivotal moment in your journey where something clicked, or you thought, I have it now? Was there anything like that that happened for you over the years?
Many of them. You know, in the life of any entrepreneur, they have a lot of positive and negative things happen. We pass through crises, pass through difficulties, but at the same time, there is always nice moments that you can enjoy. And I think write books about all what happened in all the life. The most important is never give up, only be focused, continue, and looking big, thinking big, try to be big. If you have this as a target, you're going to be from the biggest one.
Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. So, being a global leader, how do you foster a culture of innovation within your organization? Because it's worldwide, so you're going to have all the different cultures, the different countries. How do you tackle that?
Since I create RKF company and RKF group, I was targeting for sure to be the leader globally and to be the number one. To be a number one, you have to be creative, you have to be innovative, you have to be unique, you have to be different, you have to be hybrid. And that's why I was, since the beginning, focused on innovation. I start with my first innovation with this. I cannot patent it. I don't have even the money to make a patent on it. And then step by step, the philosophy, how to bring a value on the market, creating something new. This add value is extremely important. This was the leitmotif since the beginning. This is where I was focused from the beginning. From 2000 till today, I already have 15 patents and technology. All of them is based on sustainability, but the innovation itself, it's the head of the future. I mean, this is where you bring, like the head of the train. When you are powerful, you have this vision and you know where you want to go, the innovation will bring you faster on the market. You know, Maxine, when you came from Tunisia, when you start a business, no one know you. You want to be a leader. You have to prove your position on the market. It's not an easy story. It's not an easy job. But if you keep this in mind, you challenge yourself, you can do it. The only thing who makes you different comparing to other ones and to go fast is to innovate. Is one of the key of the success, definitely.
Would you say, in terms of the technology, that all the hype now is all the AI? Have you embraced that in your organization as part of your innovation and looking to the future?
Definitely, yes. But this, when we speak about AI, is just recently. But since the beginning, when I say about like 25 years since the beginning, we speak about technology, about fabrics, about fibers, about the process, about the way how we save cost in operation, the way how we work on the guest experience product, the way that we look at the highest technology. The product brings value in our daily life. And this is where our input it became, especially on the fibers, on the fabrics, and also at the fashion. Because I think every single person have to feel so good, so nice, enjoying every single product have. Like a bathrobe, for example, it should be a masterpiece. It should be like, you feel like a model. When you walk with your bathrobe, you enjoy so much. You are at home, you are in the hotel, You're going to use it in the hotel. You're going to go even in the lobby or with the breakfast. You enjoyed it and say, wow, I feel like a modern at home. You can use your bathroom indoor, but you're going to use it even outdoor because it's like a dress. It's a very haute couture. And doing from there the haute couture défilé, haute couture during the fashion week is also something unique. This is where I feel that to succeed in life and to be businessman is successful, you have to be in your industry different, unique, hybrid, bringing a value on the market that it doesn't exist yet.
That's so true, and just a really valuable lesson there, because many people kind of run after, okay, we've got a new product, but it's very much not different to what other people have had, and it's just more of the same, more noise in the market. I love what you talked about your linen being haute couture, and I know, being a spa lady, there's nothing better than putting on a spa robe that is just thick and putting on slippers that your feet just melt into them. So yeah, definitely resonate with what you're saying there. So tell us about what advice you would give to some entrepreneurs who are looking to expand and innovate.
First of all, you have to have a vision. This is the most important. Then you have to build a target. With this target, you have to have a strategy to reach this target. You have to think always big. You have to look always big. And what matter it never is easy. Sometimes we fail, but failing, it's an opportunity to be back again stronger, higher, bigger. The target should be always in front of us and to be focused definitely. There is like the key points that makes every single business successful.
Have you found that if during your journey you've gone off a little bit off the path, off the vision, how has that affected you? And then have you noticed a significant shift when you're back on your vision? What's that like for you?
Okay, let's make the question differently. I mean, try
Okay,
to explain it differently.
just to explain. So you talk about a vision and having your vision to be the leader number one in the industry. And what does it feel like when you might move away from your vision? Is there been times where certain challenges or certain situations have happened, and then you realize it's because you've taken your eye off your vision?
You know, there is two cases in life. The first case that something or you take a decision, you feel that it was not the right one. And sometimes you face a problem in life that you was not expecting it. Like, for example, the COVID. It was an amazing example. No one was expecting that it will happen one day. When it arrived, we was not even having a vision what is the future. We don't know what it will be. The day after, we don't know exactly what we will face in the future.
Yeah.
And then I think the most important decision that every businessman have to take at that time, like every crisis or every negative situation we face, is to use it and to translate it in an opportunity. And I love crisis and I love problems. When there is a problem, it makes you thinking more, to be stronger, to face it and to change it in an opportunity. And this is what we was facing many times. This is the first topic. The second one, you can take a decision and you feel that it's not the right one. No problem. You have just to update it. Since you have to understand it, always be focused and continue. That's why you're gonna fail. It's normal to fail.
Yeah.
And one time, two times, three times, 10 times, 20 times, no problem. The most important, never give up, continue, be focused and continue. There is no other issue. Even you can face some problems that you don't have the resources, people or money, whatever it is. Just only keep going, being in a positive mindset, you will make it happen and you will reach your target definitely.
Yeah, that's great advice for our listeners. And just interestingly, what's the best piece of advice that you've received throughout your entrepreneur career?
Always I'm gonna say the same. I mean, we can resume it always: the vision, the strategy, and never give up. Wherever you face, be confident, trust yourself. Trust yourself because you know you will go far away. You will go high. You will go big. Have your vision, have your strategy, have your goal, and then be focused and you will succeed definitely. There is no other option than succeed.
I love that.
And then success also.
Yeah, I love that. Riyadh, how do you maintain a work-life balance? Does it exist for you?
Maxine, it's a very, very good question. Very good question. Look, success needs sacrifice. All of us, when we start, when we are young, we think that we are the top, we have enough power. Then you face the difficulties in life daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. And the most important is to continue to go on top of these waves and to support them and to accept them because this is life. Sacrifice means you will not probably sometime find yourself with your birthday with your kids or with your wife or with your parents. Probably you will cancel a holiday. Probably you will make some decision that is painful at that time.
Mm.
But in the end of the day, this is the result when you get the success, because the success is not only for you, it's also for your lovers, it's for your wife, for your kids, for your parents, for your friends and your family. This is how is the success. That's why it's very important to be always focused on the balance. And we know the reality is not as how it should be, but this is that we have to accept it anyway. The most important is to wake up every time, to remember it, to never forget it, to keep it in front of our eyes, and to say tomorrow, okay, I was not right. Today, I was not right, but tomorrow I have to be already finding this balance to keep it always in.
I like that answer because sometimes people think about like instant gratification as in they do things that may be to please because it makes someone happy right then in that moment. But you've made an important point there about it's for the long term, and it's really important that it's that long term gratification that we're working for, as in that not that immediate fix of like you have a sugar thing and you say, oh, I'll just have my sweet now. It's that kind of, oh, that was nice, and then oh, it's gone.
Yes, exactly. This is the difference between the short term and the long term. And this is something that you have to build. It doesn't come like this. It doesn't come from nothing. And it takes time to build. From some people, it takes longer. From others, it's shorter. The most important, you reach it. And you know what I say to my team, Maxine? When I say in general, what your competitor do in 2 years, you have to do it in 2 months. What your competitor do in 2 months, you have to do it in 2 weeks. What your competitor do in 2 weeks, you don't have 2 days to do. You have only 2 hours to do. This is your challenge.
Yeah, it's quite interesting actually because when you started, you were moving into, you were a new market entrant into your industry. How did you tackle the competitor, your competitors? How did you approach that?
I consider them always as a competitor, but I want to only be better. They are competitors. They make you already improving yourself. Today, I'm 5 years in advance comparing to my competitor. Soon, I will be 15 years in advance comparing to my competitor. That's why being focused always, targeting higher makes you to be the leader.
Yeah, you naturally rise above. Love that. Are there any books or podcasts or different types of resources that influence you and support you with your growth and your mindset? So are there any books or podcasts that you listen to or read that influence you as a person and your mindset?
Yes, I love listening on YouTube, listening a lot the global leaders, the former president, the former prime ministers globally. I love the podcast because they explain out of politics the vision of life they have. And I like it's very inspiring. Absolutely.
Wow. And if you were to give a word of, apart from the vision, what else would you say to someone that's thinking about starting a business, but they have nothing, but they believe that there's a gap in the market? What would you say to them?
First, believe on yourself. You have your idea. You will start. It's not matter of money. It's not matter of location. It's only matter about your vision, your strategy, focus, go forward with your trust about yourself. You know yourself, you're going to succeed. This is the only way how to go. Don't lose time and treat as fast as possible, but in the right way. And if you make a mistake, no problem. You learn from, you will increase your position. You will have better approach. You will understand you will face many problems in life, but there is no problem. Always you learn from it and you use as an opportunity and you will grow definitely. And there is the success in the end.
That's amazing. We've talked about you sharing your words of wisdom. What we haven't done is just talked a little bit more about your company. Do you want to just share with our audience a little bit more about your business?
Do you want me to share like?
Yeah, share a bit more about your company, about your business, about your company for my audience.
Okay. Today, the company is present in 85 countries. We own one of the oldest factory in Europe and globally since 1834. Owns this the manufacture by RKF is the east side of France, close to the border of Switzerland. We have already won 25 international awards. The latest one was 3 weeks ago in France, the best innovation of the year. We are one of the most certified company in the world. We have a lot of certification, mostly orientated on sustainability, and we are considered one of the most sustainable company in the world. Our print carbon is very close to zero. This is where I'm very focused, focus on the planet, focus on people, focus on many positive things, how bringing our value. And this is where I say I want to have a print on the earth because we're going to go only pass by this life and at least this add value go through your personality, your product, what you are bringing to people in the life to make their life better.
That's some great advice. That's some really amazing advice. Riadh, I'm very, very mindful that we have had a brief moment in time on on our show today in the spotlight. However, to learn more about your business, about your company and what you do, how can my audience contact you or find out some more information about your company?
Oh, thank you so much, Maxine, for this question. I'm in social media. You're gonna find me in all the social media. You're gonna find also RKF Luxury Linen also in the social media. And also you have the website www.rkf.fr for the company also.
Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful session. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you in person in the not so distant future.
Thank you so much, Maxine. It's really a pleasure having this amazing, wonderful time. Nice, smiley one. Sorry again for my English, Next time, I wish it be going to be better.
Oh no, it's hard. I can't speak that much French, but so you're already ahead of me. This God,
No, next time I will challenge you. We're going to do a postcard in French.
give me a couple of weeks. I think I got my phone. Oh, so everyone, this has been another In the Spotlight with the wonderful Riadh Bouaziz. And until next time, Riadh, thank you so much, and we shall speak again very, very soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maxine. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.